This is one of the weirdest lizards in the world. It's called a green iguana, and this is where it lives. There are thousands of different kinds of lizards, and they live in all sorts of places, from garden walls to rainforests. So why do lizards live in these very specific places? Let's find out. This group also includes snakes and their closest relatives. Together, squamates make up almost a quarter of all living reptiles. They come in all shapes and sizes. Some are tiny, like the dwarf gecko, which is only 16 millimeters long. Thorny devils do need much water because they can get most of it from the food they eat. They can go without water for weeks. They also get along without drinking water by getting most of it from the food they eat. Some live in dry and hot places like the Sahara Desert. Others live in cold places like the mountains of Central Asia. Instead, they rely on the environment to regulate their temperature. That's why you'll often see them sunning themselves. It's not because they enjoy the warmth. It's because they need it to stay alive. When they get too cold, they become sluggish, and their muscles slow down. When they get too hot, they can suffer heat stroke and die. But no matter where they live, all lizards play an important role in their ecosystem. Thorny devils are perfectly suited to life in the desert. In return, they provide food for predators like snakes, birds, and mammals. Their bodies are flat like pancakes, so they can sneak under the spines of porcupine-like mammals, called echidnas, and get the bugs they eat. They may be small, but they're mighty survivors. From the tiniest gecko to the biggest monitor, each one is perfectly suited to its environment. So next time you see a lizard, take a moment to appreciate the amazing creature in front of you. And their rough, scaly skin protects them from the sun and helps them stay cool. If you want to learn more about amazing animals, stay tuned for more information. Others are huge, like the crocodile monitor, which can grow more than 3 meters long. There are many different kinds of lizards, but they all belong to one group called the squamata. That's why we can find them everywhere. Lizards have mastered the art of adapting to different environments, even if those environments are really extreme. But no matter what size or shape a lizard is, they all need 3 things to survive: food, water, and somewhere to live. Unlike the thorny devil, green iguanas need lots of water to survive. That's why you'll always find them hanging out near rivers, lakes, and ponds. No. In the rainforest, there's lots of food, but also lots of predators. To keep safe, green iguanas have evolved to be excellent climbers. Their sharp claws help them grip branches as they make their way through the trees. And their big tails act like rudders on a boat, steering them through the water when they swim. Take the thorny devil, for example. It lives in the deserts of Australia, where there isn't much food or water. On the other end of the spectrum, there are lizards like the green iguana, which live in rainforests. Of course, these are just 2 examples. There are plenty of other lizards that live in different habitats across the globe. Lizards are vital parts of their ecosystems because they control populations of insects and other small creatures. Many lizards are cold-blooded, which means that they can't control their body temperature. Even though we might think of lizards as simple creatures, they're actually really complex. Now you know a little more about lizards. Can you name that lizard? Tell us in the comments below.